Well, COVID-19 cases at child care centers keep spiking, and since March, the state says there's been nearly 3,100 reported positive cases of COVID-19 across Texas. Now, the vast majority are staff, but more than 1,000 include children who got the virus. It's one reason why some child care centers still haven't opened. As KXAN investigator Arezow explains, advocacy groups now worry that some will never open their doors again.
And this has been a classroom that's been empty.
No kids, no lessons, no playing.
We miss our kids.
Mainspring Schools in South Central Austin has been closed since March.
And we hope to open again soon, but it really depends on the community and how the public health situation looks.
The state says nearly 4,800 child care centers, that's about 28% of all facilities in Texas, have closed between February and now and have never reopened.
It's a crisis for our state and for our community because access to childcare is essential infrastructure for our economy.
Kathy McCourse is part of the Austin-Travis County COVID-19 Child Care Task Force. She's hearing about low enrollment concerns and higher costs dealing with safety measures like cleaning and sanitizing.
The cost of providing care safely under COVID conditions is adding costs of up to about $300 to $900 per month per child. And that's not sustainable.
If they were able to get more funding relief, could you see more opening up?
I believe many are just looking at their budgets and saying, I can't afford to open under these conditions.
Mainspring Schools, which serves low-income families, did get a federal loan for $230,000.
This is a table full of clothes.
Jason Gindell says they used the money to pay for 30 employees, mostly teachers, for 2 months, along with rent and utilities. The nonprofit is fundraising and dipping into savings to help families of students in need.
We've begun to box up food, diapers.
Gindell says, but now it needs a lifeline to survive during this pandemic.
I mean, there comes a point where we run out of money and we won't be able to continue to pay our teachers.
Arezow, Doost, KXAN investigates.
And the city of Austin allocated $1 million to help child care centers through June. And they say that they're trying to pinpoint under their funding right now. She says federal dollars have helped give some cushion, but the state really needs to do more to help children and child care centers in the months to come. Well, advocacy groups have also been pushing the state to provide more information about positive cases at child care centers. They say those details on the clusters and the areas with high numbers could help parents when deciding what to do about those schools. A recent Gallup survey says that fewer parents want full-time in-person school for their kids in the fall. That's compared to previous numbers. There's now a growing percentage, though, of parents who want full-time remote learning.